arrived at your destination. You've arrived at your destination. Arrived at your destination. You've arrived at your destination. turn around when it is safe to do so. You have arrived at your destination.
There's potentially a half-converted race car in here. Get recording. Let's see what we're working with. Yep, the Lamborghini Diablo SV, one of the greatest poster cars of the 90s. This one looks like it was decked out too.
This is the car I was asked to advise on. It originally was fitted out with flashy accessories, but the owner wanted to strip it back, restore it to being race-ready. Unfortunately, regulations changed and the money needed to upgrade dwindled.
I guess all the extras made the car heavy. A Diablo SV like this sat half ready for the track is so heartbreaking to see. Even in this state, you can see its potential.
It's a powerful car. Rear-wheel drive and gets to top speeds quickly. It's a real shame this car never saw the Super GT series.
It's a beautiful car, both with the vibrant accessories and without. Yuji, let's load it. Hey, we'll contact you when the Diablo is fixed and race ready.
This is a special car. Would be nice in anyone's garage, but perfect in yours. Give it a test drive and see for yourself. Oh, and by the way, you can try this car one time only. I don't make the rules, I just pass them on.
2000 GT is ready. You won't believe the difference. There will be an interesting find in here. Want to document it with some footage? Ooh, a Mitsubishi Montero Evolution. An absolute dominator of endurance rallies.
Yes, exactly. In '97, this model marked the start of an incredible run for Mitsubishi at Dakar. Apparently, this one in particular performed well.
The damage to that front bumper alone is an indication of an incredible endurance career.
Almost fully destroyed. The aren't delicate though. The Montero model won 12 Dakar rallies in the 2000s. They were surpassed at one point but bounced back after further developing the truck.
Well, it looks like you've got your work cut out restoring this off-roading monster. Let's load it. Hey, that front bumper was completely destroyed. Yuji's a magician, right? Enjoy it. Plus, there's dirt caked into every crevice of the poor car. We'll call you when we're done sorting it out.
it is safe to do so. arrived at your destination.
けど個人宅だから言わなかったんだよね。でもその家実はホライズンのドライバー。ガチャリスナーと日本に来たばっかりのみんな、新しい親友のメイとジョーディーに会ってきてね。
arrived at your destination.
友達が外山地域で家を買ったって聞いてすごく嬉しいんだけど、ちょっと警告よ。私も友達とアルパインロッジに行ったことがあるんだ。家は最高に綺麗だったんだけど、もう何もかも意見が合わなくて、家事も食事もテレビで見る番組も全部。でもあなたたち3人はいつも意見が合ってるから大丈夫だよね。だよね。
Arrived at your destination. Safe to do so. arrived at your destination.
「ソングでどう走るのかすごく気になるよね。私もちゃんと見たことなくてさ。じゃあ一曲いってみよう。走りを見ながらちょっとメモ取ってもいい？
Arrived at your destination. In 100 yards, turn sharp right. Arrived at your destination.
ソングだったね。スタントに見入っちゃって、今書いてる記事全然進んでないや。そろそろ仕事に戻らないと。また後でね。
You've arrived at your destination. Arrived at your destination. Turn right. Turn left.
私は街中にある自分の小さなアパートが大好きだけど、もし引っ越すとしたら理由は一つ。コレクションを全部収めるためかな。チェイサーゼロの珍しいおもちゃを500個保管するのに一部屋貸してくれないかな。
Arrived at your destination. your destination.
プリートなのに完璧にできない状態ほどコレクターにとって辛い気分ってないよね。私なんてチェイサーゼロの漫画が1巻抜けててもう10年も探してるんだから夜眠れなくなるくらいにね。
destination.
Up for roaming off the beaten path? That Montero Evo we found is ready in your garage.
In 200 yards, you will arrive at your destination. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Yards, you will arrive at your destination.
シティライフ、シティバイブス、シティスタイル。
Arrived at your destination.
ブルーな気持ち見えなくなるまで店先で晴れを待つの
Arrived at your destination. Arrived at your destination. arrived at your destination. Arrived at your destination. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Arrived at your destination. Turn sharp right. Turn sharp right.
ガチャシティラジオの伊藤瞳子からホライズしているみんなへお知らせだよ。スピードゾーンのスターほぼ全部集めちゃったのよね。もうここまで来たら全部集めてみない？気が散らないよ。予定は私がキャンセルしてあげるから。大丈夫、全部集めても日本の魅力は逃げたりしないって。
Arrived at your destination. Turn around when it
Find some mountains, some rivers, and have fun. Feels good, right? Go enter it in a race. Let it realize its full potential. Finally. Listen up, day trippers and thrill seekers. We're about to set off on a day trip, and I'll be your host. On this outing, we will navigate the mountain roads, taking in the epic views from up high, before heading into the cold, snowy climes. So set your climate control to toasty, and let's roll out. These cars we have the pleasure of driving today have all been built for racing in an era of fierce competition, both on the track and in the paddock, shaping motorsport for years to come. Driving along with us is a car that changed the course of automotive history, the Lamborghini Miura P400, created as the fastest production car in the world in 1966. Keep in mind, this was the first time ever the public had seen a high-performance production road car with a mid-engine, rear-wheel drive layout. For a true sports car, this is now considered the blueprint for ultimate performance. This route leads to the Sekisutsu Ski Resort, covered as you are about to experience in year-round snow. Perfect for a snowboarding holiday, or you just want to go extreme off-road. Pack a hot drink, and you're good to go. Coming up is one of my favorite parts of this particular excursion, the Yuki no Otani. The Tateyama-Kurobe Alpine route carves through the thick snow, creating these man-made snow corridors. Depending on snowfall, these walls can reach a height of 20 meters in height, or 66 feet, if that's how you visualize things. Heads up, sharp right turn onto the snow when we come out of the corridor. Stay alert! A little spoiler alert for the end of our excursion. What goes up That's right. Must come down. I'm sure many of you have taken to the slopes here, but this place is significant. If you remember back to Nakamoto Midori-san and her wristband event, well, it was at this very resort where she earned it. A part of Horizon Japan history, and you are very close to where she set off from. Did you know that there are monsters in this area? That's right. Yeah, no kidding. Snow monsters. All right. Not actual monsters, but they look like them. The snow here comes down so heavy that the trees get a misshapen jacket of fluffy snow frozen in place by the cold winds. And if you squint, they kind of look like snow monsters.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the serenity of a drive up the mountain road to this point to what normally functions as a ski run, but not today. So, the challenge. I want you to head down, slip, slide, get air, and look cool doing it. I'll be the judge. Good luck. Alright, show me something special down the ski run. So, I wanted to send you down the mountain in a Lambo, and let's be honest, there's only one choice. The Huracan Storato. All-terrain tires as standard, so you know exactly what this car wants to do. Not on my watch. Come on, one more shot. Alright, show me something special down the ski run. So, I wanted to send you down the mountain in a Lambo, and let's be honest, there's only one choice. The Huracan Storato. All-terrain tires as standard, so you know exactly what this car wants to do.
Arrived at your destination.
I hope you enjoyed that day trip. And lucky for you, There's a lot more to see around this area.
Thanks, May. Great job.
You didn't do too bad yourself. See you all very soon.
Okay, Nico. What do you want to do now?
Welcome back. Let's continue the day trip. I hope you had time for a hot drink to warm your bones. And for this part, we have some cool classics. Some real motoring heritage on display. Well, there's no need for me to say any more. Let's roll out. You know the drill. Stay together for the best experience. Don't get lost. Oh, and remember to take photos. We are going past the Hirosaki Castle. This Hirayama-style castle was construction complete in 1611. A long time ago. Right now, though, the castle is a very popular tourist destination for those seeking this type of traditional stone and wood architecture. With the high density of cherry blossom trees, you have to visit in the springtime when it's at its most resplendent. Continuing our classic theme for this day trip, I've switched genre slightly. You are all driving some form of classic rally car. Whether it's the absolutely monstrous Quattro or the nimble 205, pair them with a driver and co-driver and you can straighten out any road. We have multiple surface changes on this route, from loose surfaces to grippy asphalt. Make sure you're dialed in before you put your foot down. Okay, day trippers, we have our most technical road section ahead. Have fun, but keep to the road at all times. Now let me guess why you're all here. We've all seen Initial D, and as a result, we've all wanted to spend some time on Mount Haruna in some sort of iconic car. As long as it's capable of handling the snaking turns. I don't know about you, but if I see a retro classic, I always stop and have a look. Soak in the nostalgia. That nostalgia coupled with Mount Haruna might be the ultimate driving experience here in Japan. Look at us. Come on. One of the most iconic cars among us is the Ford Escort RS 1800 Mark II, dominating rally across the world between 1975 and 1979. In 1979, it had even more success, outperforming the rest of the teams by an insurmountable margin during the world's most prestigious rally competition. You are good to speed up a bit on this section. We have some long straights and sweeping corners to enjoy. You come to Mei Hasegawa's day trips for two things: the best cars and epic views. Now, you're driving cool cars and just taking that view. I aim to deliver.
Right, we brought you some retro, something iconic. Now it's time to fast forward and get into something a touch more modern. You'll feel a lot more going on under the hood, and you'll need it. Right, so, danger sign to end the day. That's right, take this beast, floor it, line it up to the ramp, and try to land with some dignity.
Jordan, just so you know, I would never let you do this for our other day troopers.
That's okay. I know our good friend here can handle it. No problem.
Well, I guess you gotta go fast then. See you on the ground.
You are driving 4 years' worth of technological advancements since the Escort Mark II. All-wheel drive now, for a start. You've got 380 brake from the EcoBoost powered 1.6 turbo, and enough aero to at least try to keep you on the ground. Though you won't be doing that.
I can't thank you all enough. I hope it's been as much fun for you as it always is for me.
Thank you, May. We've all had the best time. See you at the next one?
I'll hold you both to that. I appreciate ya.
Oh, wow! I'll admit, I don't think I've launched that far. Congrats.
Day troopers and thrill seekers, I have a wonderful excursion for all of us today. We will speed past the tall trees of Kitayama Big Daisugi on our way to an iconic driving location. So last call for checks and questions. Nothing? Great, let's roll out. Day trip rules. Try to stick together. You're my team. I want you to see what I see, and I don't want any of you to get lost. What better company to drive along the coast than some classic muscle? Strong, sturdy, powerful? But that's enough about me. Coming up to our first incredible view. This expressway bridge reaches right across the bay and under the Sakta Pass, a stunning viewpoint for those looking for epic vistas. It feels so exhilarating to be above the water. Take it all in as we are about to enter the tunnel up ahead. As the expressway straightens to the tunnel entrance, we slice left through the hillside, with a series of raised roads and tunnels as we head towards our next point of interest. The acoustics of these long, rounded tunnels capture the reflected sound of anything inside and throw it right back at you, creating a cacophony of sound. If you ever get a new car to try and want to hear it at its meanest, this is the place to do it. I encourage you to take photos anytime you want. Fill your camera with shots of calm, cars, landmarks, gorgeous skies. Go wild. As you drive around Japan outside of my day trips, you will see speed traps and huge ramps. These PR stunts are placed here by the Horizon Festival. Why? Festival buzz, of course. So, if you see one, you know what to do. you join the day trip. Watch your braking up ahead. Sharp right corner as we follow the forest road. Braver drivers may wish to venture off-road around areas like these to explore for themselves. You'll notice one of our convoy has a real bite. That's a Plymouth Cuda 426 Heavy. The front end's vertical slats were designed to resemble the smile of its namesake, the Barracuda. Underneath the hood, things are even more fearsome. The 426 Hemi engine was nicknamed the Elephant due to its cast iron block making up a part of its 843-pound weight. Okay, team, we need to park up ahead. Bring your car to a full stop. Ah, there's Jordan.
I got a little challenge for you. See that? That's the Challenger. This one has serious acceleration and loves to be thrown around. A perfect partner for a skill drive.
Do whatever you can to chain skills together and notch up a mega skill score before you reach the end. You think I could run a day trip? This is the bamboo forest. Bamboo is a plant. It's very fast at growing. No, I'll leave it to me, the expert. Nice moves. Look a bit like mine.
May would have a fact about that. Like it produces X amount of energy every hour, or it's this many meters tall, or I don't know, something like that.
You got any good fishing village facts for us, May?
Oh, I got so many. But you have to be on a day trip to hear them.
Sorry, yeah, forgot this is your actual job. Guess I better book in again.
Okay, Neko, I have set your route to Moto Auto HQ.
I don't know how you top that. Seriously, maximum skill.
How's the shot, Larry? Get what you want?
This 959 is incredible, iconic, but something is not quite right. Oh hey, I'm Larry Chen. Thanks for showing up. I gotta shoot this Porsche and get it back to the owner. But this location, the light, it's not doing me any favors.
Okay, well, why not do a little recce around the area? Something might catch your eye. And I'll let you know if I find anything by searching beauty spots near me online.
Sounds sort of like a plan. Hey, do you mind if I catch a ride? I'll let you know how you can help me along the way. I got a list of cars to shoot for a feature, starting with this awesome Porsche 959. The rally car with supercar DNA, that iconic silhouette. It's the perfect place to start, but we need to do it justice. So we got cars, Keiko is handling the locations, and you, I need a solid, reliable driver, and I know from May you have a photographer's eye. Hate to sound like a broken record, but the light, I'm feeling we need way more epic. Now, back in the day, car magazines were the only place to see the latest builds without being there. In Japan, with its history of car culture, these magazines reign supreme. They have prestige, none more than Moto Auto magazine. Their magazines can define car culture. Every edition is poured over, every photograph adored. Getting the cover on Moto Auto, there's no bigger prize. When the editor called me for a feature, I dropped everything and I grabbed my camera bag. I'm totally in over my head, and I need to deliver. So welcome to the team. Keiko, how's the search going?
Well, I got sidetracked looking at cats, but then remembered the perfect spot. Head back and I'll take you there.
Perfect? Well, I'll hold you.
I don't think we have time to stand and talk. So, shall we?
Hustle? Music to my ears.
Follow me.
Keiko, this perfect spot?
So being someone that loves a like, my most liked photo was at this beach. Just a short way from here. Sun, sea, sand, and cars all in frame.
Sounds great. I'm in. Lead the way.
This is the place. Let's go a bit further along. Around about here?
Keiko, this spot is incredible. Okay, park up and start shooting. Use that light to get something inspirational. That ended up just right. Sometimes you have to try something else.
Good enough for Moto Auto?
More than good enough. This is a great start, team. I'll get this sent off and see you for the next one.
Okay, Neko, I have set your route to Moto Auto HQ.
Small favor to ask. Well, big favor, really. I've promised the festival marketing team a photo of every car at the festival for our website. I'm unfortunately a tad busy, and you're handy with a camera, so if you don't mind, we've tagged the cars you need to snap. So keep an eye out and get those shots. Oh, perfect. Great photo. I'll make sure the Horizon marketing team get that one on the promo website. Keep snapping away.
That's the winner. The light was perfect. Job well done.
I was at a car meet chatting with the owner of this Mugen tuned 1984 Mark I Honda CR. This is a legendary Japanese car. They jumped at the chance to get their pride and joy featured in Moto Auto, but I need it back at Daikoku ASAP.
Perfect. We could get our shot, then check out the other cars.
Oh, for sure. I'll take a couple hundred photos easy. So, the plan. There's a bridge near Daikoku. We blast onto it and get a shot of the car moving at speed.
Simple. Effective.
Right? So let's head out.
This shot almost takes itself. You can't go wrong.
Exactly. This Mugen CRX is super rare, capturing the iconic body kit with those cool retro wheels. It will be a hit with Moto Auto and an awesome tribute for the owner. You know why car meets are so cool? You can show off your car if you have one. If you don't, take a camera. Everyone loves taking pictures of cars.
of touch, but I only have a film camera. I love it though. Something about film that hits different.
You're not wrong. I love to shoot on film. It's so satisfying to fill a whole roll with nothing but bangers. That's a challenge.
And what better place than the car meet to get those keepers? Snapping away, talking cars and cameras.
Take whatever you have. Phone, film, digital, disposable, all different mediums. The next big photographer is out there at a parking area right now, starter camera in hand. Okay, Daikoku is just up ahead. Okay, we want to match our speed, and you can try slowing your shutter down to show more movement, while still controlling the shot.
So, foot to the floor?
Yeah, floor it.
The bridge is close. Gotta hit 90 in the zone I've marked on the map.
All right, get the CRX up to speed. Team, that was a job well done. I'll get this shot over to the editor.
I'm working on our next location. Give me a bit of time and I'll have something special.
No doubt. See you both soon.
A little representation of the amazing shrines here with the purple stamp. Good job. Luckily for you, this warehouse by Tokyo City Docks is up for sale.
Great work. Can't wait to see the final edit.
Hey, if this is it, you'll want this properly recorded. Ready to film? This has got to be the mysterious Nissan of the mountain passes. The R390. You know only one of these was made?
Yes, it's the fastest and most expensive Nissan made to this day. Its racing counterpart was built for the 97 and 98 Le Mans. Although there were some overheating issues in the first year, they manufactured this singular model to comply with street legal regulations of the GT1 class.
I heard there was a huge mix-up during a transfer of cars to new facilities. Cars were sent to the wrong places, and most were successfully tracked down. All but one.
Looks like it fell into the hands of someone who knew their way around this type of vehicle, and their way around the tollgate passes. The car's set up properly on the lift, ready for welding.
They obviously wanted it to remain a secret. The owner could even be you, Yuji.
発見日誌がスタンプでいっぱいな人たちって本当に羨ましいよね。 駅にはもう行った？春菜さんのレースはどうかな？あーもうこのブースから飛び出してみんなと一緒に行きたいな。見て見て、私。
That purchase is a bold statement. Not many people wake up and buy a hanger.
Welcome back, Neko.
I still can't believe we managed to find this one. Hey, maybe you can continue the Mountain Pass mystery.
Moto Auto are loving the content, but I want to take it up another level. A car naturally wants to be planted to the ground, unless it's a 1969 Dodge Charger RT. A car I'm sure we've all seen flying through the air, right?
Once or twice. Though, I'm seeing some pretty heavy rain clouds. Hold off?
No, we use it to our advantage. Added drama. Keiko, you still have those stunt ramps?
I never leave home without them.
Okay, great. Then we have a plan. I'm gonna need you to be brave for this one. A moody sky and some rain can change an image significantly. Sometimes, though, it's the right vibe.
I hope your camera is waterproof.
Don't worry, I've got it covered. Sorry, bad joke. Here's the thing, the car will be in the air for 1-2 seconds max. So if I'm setting up a shot like this, I go for burst mode on the camera, firing off 20 shots before it even hits the ground. What people often don't know is there is a real cult following for American muscle in the car scene over here. They make a real statement on Japanese roads.
Maybe it'll make the cover.
Maybe. Let me think it over. The cover shot is the main event, so it needs to be perfect. For this shot, we want to get that car launched into the air as high and as far as possible. We are selling drama and maybe a little danger. Don't worry, there's no real danger. Is there, Keiko?
No, none at all. Set these ramps up and tested them myself. And look, I'm mostly fine.
Okay, get airborne. We want to snap at the very peak of the jump. Honestly, not an easy one to pull off, and I know I was asking a lot from both of you.
What? You realize how fun that was, right?
All right, well, the bar has been set. Let's see what else we can come up with. Catch you soon.
Okay, Neko, what do you want to do next? Okay, I have set your route to your chosen destination.
That's what we want. get the perfect capture, and get back with time to spare.
Moto Auto was blown away by our last shot, but now we're gonna go back down to earth for this one. And you know what really pops on film?
I got it. Drifting.
Exactly, and I have the perfect drift machine for the job. This Mazda RX-7. And just check out that awesome Mazda Speed Aero kit. Keiko, we have a drift car. You got a location for us?
Of course, I have the perfect spot. But, this car needs to be back 10 minutes ago. The owner is asking.
All right, let's be speedy and get the shot. Keiko, I need you to buy us some time. We'll go as fast as we can. This shot is about capturing the detail through the tire smoke and dust. Try to find those pop-up headlights or the unmistakable rear taillights in your frame. Focusing on parts that just scream RX-7 will make the edit shine.
Okay, I told the owner we're just wrapping up. Which is not strictly not true.
All right, Keiko, good job. One thing about the dust, it likes to get in the camera, and there's nothing worse than sensor dust. That's why I tape up my camera body and lenses.
I was gonna ask, but it makes sense.
You have to look after your kit. If you take care of it, it'll last a lifetime. It would be so rare to see a fully modded RX-7 like this outside of Japan. It's the type of car that needs to be seen, and we're gonna make that happen. This shot will look incredible in the magazine. So let's get the gnarliest drift you can pull off. And what's gonna make this pop?
Lots of dust, lots of smoke. Yeah, I think we can make that happen.
The drift shot is always going to go down well with Moto Auto. I'm thinking about that cover shot right now. I can imagine it. The smoke swirling around the logo. Perfect.
I like your style. May was right. You have the eye for sure.
See? The perfect team.
You said it. Well, I'll get the edit sent to Moto Auto and the RX-7 back to the owner. Keiko, do you have the location?
Well, I'm working on something pretty big. Dream shot, but there's some roadblocks. In the meantime, I got us access to Shirakawa-go. But we need to respect the area. No disruption.
Got it. That's perfect. We can contrast the modern design of the Ferrari FXXK Evo against that beautiful traditional Japanese setting. I take it we won't have long?
Bingo. Basically, no time at all.
Okay, drive and talk. Let's go. Our next setup is a pure beauty shot. The challenge is to frame out the car and surrounding area. You'll have to consider your composition more than ever. This car has been engineered to tear up the circuit with power and precision aerodynamics, making for a truly dynamic car to shoot, whatever angle you choose. I am intrigued though. This dream shot you're planning.
I wanted it to be a surprise. I know you want to get a shot at Shibuya Crossing. Minus the traffic.
Keiko, you serious?
Deadly serious. I make dreams come true. I'm a dream weaver. Unfortunately, those dreams often turn into paperwork nightmares. But I think I can make it happen.
If you did, that would not only be my all-time dream shot and near impossible to get, but I'm thinking that's the cover.
Here we are. Beautiful, isn't it?
Incredible, Keiko. Team, this feature is so close to being wrapped. Only the cover shot to go.
Looks like I got some calls to make. Larry, I'm making this happen. We are making this happen.
Fingers crossed. Let me know. I'll be ready at a moment's notice.
With shots like that, this feature will be a hit.
Moto Auto saw the selects. They were very happy. Quality work. We have one last shot to wrap this job up.
Hey. Mush.
Shooting a car in a busy location is an awesome challenge. But this 2025 GR-GT prototype takes it to another level. Not many people have ever seen one of these in a controlled environment, let alone out on the streets. If that wasn't enough, our location is Shibuya Crossing, one of the busiest places on Earth, so Keiko is pulling some strings.
Hi. Hi. ありがとうございます。じゃあね。Strings pulled. We have to go now. When we get to the location, we won't have long.
All right, Keiko, way to go. We have to hustle.
Okay, team. When we're nearby, I'll give them the word, and they'll stop the traffic flow. Temporarily.
Gotcha. So we'll need to take this without stopping. Hold it steady through the crossing and get the shot in motion.
Try and capture that sense of speed. An empty Shibuya, Larry. Even I'm surprised I managed to pull this off.
Absolutely. This is a dream photograph. The GR-GT at a shutdown Shibuya. We have one shot to get it right. So everyone clear? We got this.
We got this.
All right, go team. Okay, I've checked the kit. We got one shot, no stopping. It's a single camera, single lens scenario. I'll go ahead and shoot from the crane.
Shibuya is traffic free. Stunt ramp in place. We have a small window before they open it up again.
Listen, one of the coolest features of this GRGT is the full-width rear brake light. I dab the brakes and get it in the shot.
The ramp, the drifting, the GRGT prototype? Keiko, you worked up some real magic there. I'm actually shocked we did that.
It was a lot of phone calls, but just one camera click made it all worth it. And that was not me.
Hey, that's a team. We all got that cover, and Moto Auto will be flying off the shelves.
I'd ask for a copy, but I want to walk into a store and buy it myself.
Yeah, I get that. There's nothing like seeing your work on the newsstand. Be proud. That issue will be a collector's item one day. Count on it.
I guess working with Larry Chen.
Wasn't on your bingo card for your time in Japan. You did a great job. So, go check your journal.
I thought this would be a dream shot, but it's even better than I imagined.
Listen up, day trippers and thrill seekers. I've got a special day trip planned in some very special cars just for today. We will be heading out soon, taking in the lush forests, glistening lakes, and the area's magnificent shrines. And of course, there may be a nice surprise lined up, if my good friend Jordan manages to keep his word. So, let's get ready to roll out.
All right, boring rules time. Please stay together. I'd like you to see what I see, and I don't want to lose anyone. I planned this route meticulously. This is Shirakawa-go, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, famous for its traditional Gasho-style farmhouses with hand-thatched roofs using passed-down through the generations techniques. Set in this lush, verdant valley, it's as if stepping into the past. As we enjoy the day trip, I want you to feel strong. So that's why I selected this convoy of 4x4 vehicles, legroom for days and made to tame any road. Amongst our car selection today is the Mitsubishi Montero. Or if you're from the UK, well, funnily enough, it's called the Mitsubishi Shogun. Maybe a more apt term for driving around the prefectures of Japan, but whatever you call it, this SUV has stood the test of time. This day trip is all about the more serene, green, slower-paced Japan. We have one of the world's fastest cities, and with the arrival of the Horizon Festival, it's faster than ever. Take in your surroundings.
enjoy being far away from the fast pace of city life. If you take one thing from this day trip, it's to appreciate stillness. Slow down once in a while. We have a very special guest with us today, Takehiro-san from Opus FM, someone who does not need to be told to move at a slower pace. His main mode of transportation is usually a bicycle. But he wanted to try out some day trip driving action and handling it like a pro. Watch this sharp right coming up. As you turn in, off to your left, you have a stunning view of the mountain range, perfectly reflected off the lake's surface. Take that sight in, everybody. Japan has many ancient shrines. Be sure to learn about the customs and rules before you visit. These are places of spirituality, of peace, quiet, and contemplation. Every shrine has its own history. At some, you can pick up a charm that provides protection or brings good fortune in different areas of life, such as health, success, prosperity. A good friend of mine has been renewing them every year. I have one for safety on the road, and it seems to work. Okay, so last corner coming up, and heading onto the bridge where, let me see. Yes, he's here.
May, I lay down a challenge. A race. A simple race. No twists or gotchas.
All right, I'm in. Just so you know, kind of a pro on these roads now, so try to keep up.
Now.
I know, May says stick together, stay close by, and other catchphrases, but this is a race, so ignore all that.
When are you gonna drop the hammer, Jordy? I thought you would be long gone.
I'm biding my time, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. In a totally chill, friends race way, of course.
Finish line is close. Winner gets a free day trip pass. Thank you, everyone, for being such great day trippers. You've been wonderful guests and racers.
No problem, May. And anytime.
Have a safe journey home, all, and I'll see you on another nice and chill day trip.
hell with that Hellcat.
Yuji speaking. I need a test driver for a very important task. You are number one on my list, so head to my workshop. お願いします。
Look.
This is a great start. More cars on our promo site means more clicks. More clicks means more visitors to the Horizon Festival, which means more budget for events. Seems too easy, but it works. Keep them coming.
Thinking fast, my friend.
Okay, this is the perfect place to test my creation. It's your canvas.
And you are the artist. Your tires are your paintbrushes.
I think that makes sense. Just drift, to be clear.
Throw it sideways. Get that skill chain up. I'm grading you, so show me your best. Good start. Keep pushing for more.
I think we have a drift master here. Incredible.
That's it! We have our cars. Now to impress the Horizon fans.
Thank you both. I'll call May. We need extra drivers for the parade. And you make a great team.
Perfect. But Yuji, before I go, you need to know, I'm driving the Honda. Non-negotiable.
Throw it sideways. Get that skill chain up. I'm grading you, so show me your best.
Yuji, I think we have a drift master here. Incredible.
Throw it sideways. Get that skill chain up. I'm grading you, so show me your best.
Yuji, I think we have a drift master here. Incredible.
Throw it sideways. Get that skill chain up. I'm grading you, so show me your best.
Yuji, I think we have a drift master here. Incredible.
Start. Keep pushing for more. Throw it sideways. Get that skill chain up. I'm grading you, so show me your best.
Yuji, I think we have a drift master here. Incredible.
Throw it sideways. Get that skill chain up. I'm grading you, so show me your best.
Yuji, I think we have a drift master here. Incredible.
That's it! We have our cars. Now to impress the Horizon fans.
Thank you both. I'll call May. We need extra drivers for the parade. And you make a great team.
Perfect. But Yuji, before I go, you need to know, I'm driving the Honda. Non-negotiable.
Okay, Nico. What do you want to do?
Seeing Yuji work up close must be fascinating. Like a magician. There's an update in your journal. Listen up, day trippers and thrill seekers. We're about to set off on a day trip, and I'll be your host. On this outing, we will navigate the mountain roads, taking in the epic views from up high, before heading into the cold, snowy climbs. So set your climate control to toasty, and let's roll out. These
Well, I hope you enjoyed the serenity of a drive up the mountain road to this point to what normally functions as a ski run, but not today. So, the challenge. I want you to head down, slip, slide, get air, and look cool doing it. I'll be the judge. Good luck.
All right, show me something special down the ski run. So, I wanted to send you down the mountain in a Lambo. And let's be honest, there's only one choice. The Huracan Storato. All-terrain tires as standard, so you know exactly what this car wants to do.
enjoyed that day trip. And lucky for you, there's a lot more to see around this area.
Thanks, May. Great job.
You didn't do too bad yourself. See you all very soon.
This one means a lot to me. My day trip buddy. Hope you enjoyed them. Now, go check your journal.
I taught them everything they know. That's basically me doing all that.
What's that? This definitely could be what we're looking for. You should get some footage. Yes, there it is. The Sierra Enterprises Evo.
I remember this story back in 2010. A Mitsubishi time attack car with so much potential. It had a truly unfortunate run. The Turbo blew during its second time attack. They never continued work due to the cost.
I remember. It came second twice, right? The owner wanted more, though, and they ended up losing the car to time.
The specs on this really set a new precedent for time attack cars. It boasted an incredible 4-cylinder turbo engine, tuned to complete perfection. A real thing of engineering art.
They really got every ounce of performance out of it. Right, let's load it up and get it back out there.
All right, we'll need some time to get this fixed. Figure out its issues. Don't be scared to push. It's a powerful car. I'll give you a call when it's ready.
Welcome back, Neko.
僕たちがとうに長い眠りに